Meredith is getting sworn in at the witness stand. She's
Yes.
going to answer 5 questions and skip one of them. Are you nervous?
I am today. I feel like y'all are going to come for me.
I'm not coming for you.
Oh, I'm coming.
Rich might.
I'm coming for
Rich
you.
just might, Daddy.
Relax. Relax over there.
All right, so we go clockwise. You go first.
All right. So, Meredith.
Yes.
You've talked a decent amount about maybe possibly going for a BBL.
Oh, yeah.
But I would like to know,
I love plastic surgery.
is there anything else that you would like to possibly work on or get some
Yeah.
surgery on if you had the best surgeons and it was for free?
Oh, my God. Like a buffet. I could just pick and choose whatever I want.
What?
Yeah, of course. Well, if we're eliminating the BBL, like a little liposuction here or there, I would definitely get my nose fixed 100%. I've been wanting
What
to
is
get.
wrong with your nose?
Yeah, was it?
I have a bump on my nose. We are all aware that I have a bump on my nose.
I am not aware.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I hate it. So I've been wanting to get it done since I was like 14, 15 years old. So that would be a semi like insecurity of mine. So I would love to just go ahead and get that fixed. My mom actually got hers done maybe like 3 years ago.
You have your mom's nose?
I think I have my dad's nose. So they both have bumps on them. So anyway, yeah, I would definitely get it done, especially after I saw my mom's. It looks amazing.
I just want to say you are perfect the way you are.
Aw,
you don't
thank
need
you.
anything changed.
I appreciate
There
it.
you
I agree. I just was like, I'm still looking at the nose. I'm like, I can't even see it.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you were self-conscious about your nose.
Yeah, especially when I smile in certain pictures, like it kind of like tucks down. I hate that. So I mean, honestly, I have already planned out if I was going to get it done, I wouldn't tell you guys. During our big break in Christmas, I would just get it done and then come in here with like black eyes. for like,
I mean, yeah, you look jacked up.
I
then.
would for like a month and then it'd be totally fine.
Please
I
don't.
had a friend that got something done, and I hadn't seen them on social media in quite a while. And then they hit me with like a friend request, and I was like, I was so confused because I'm
Yeah.
like, I know the name, but the face didn't look the same.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is different? And then like, oh, I got my nose done. It changed the entire look
Yeah.
of their face, where I was like, not even sure if that was the same person.
I know a couple of friends that got that done. They were very self-conscious about it, but they were very happy after the fact.
Right.
But I will say that's like the one thing you could get done that they can mess up.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, it's on your face.
Somebody said, Meredith, get fat and then have them take it out and put that fat somewhere else.
Yeah, the BBL. Actually, a lot of plastic surgeons say you should gain some weight so you
Wow.
can
Oh, they
transfer
make
the
you.
fat. Yeah.
All right, Meredith. Let's talk. We were talking a lot about the text this morning because we have a text relationship with a lot of our listeners, and people get keyboard warrior crazy.
Yeah.
Like they just go in on a lot of different things with like no regard. So I want to ask you: has there ever been anything that somebody has blindly typed on text about you that hurt you?
Yes.
Can you name any of those things?
I have pretty thick skin after being in this industry for such a long time, and people can be like really mean, not only about your voice, but how you look, how you perform on air. I think one came in. Actually, it was recent. It wasn't necessarily on the text line, although maybe like once a year somebody will send something. It's just the day, the time where it'll hurt my feelings, and I try to get past it. But it was about a month ago under one of, and I kept it up. I should delete it, but this woman wrote a whole paragraph. She's like, I can actually, if you give me a second, I can pull it up. But to summarize it, it was, I've met you before, I've served you before, and I just don't like who you are. I don't like how you present yourself on air, or your sexuality. I don't like how you talk about certain things in the bedroom. You should be a better human being and a better mother for your children instead of constantly talking about this stuff. And that kind of, I don't know. It hurt. It hurt to kind of read it that day, and I still have it up on my socials. But maybe
Did you
I should
say
delete
anything
it.
back?
Yeah, Babs actually went under there, and we kind of went back and forth. But you know what? That's their opinion. If they don't like me, at the end of the day, that's totally fine. But I try to be honest and open about all different aspects of my life, whether it's sex or relationships or anything like that. And I hope it's appreciated sometimes, because a lot of women feel like they can't talk about it, but some women just take it the wrong way. So yeah, that person just does not like me.
Somebody, I said, give us the address. We got you, Meredith. She
they
want
did.
that smoke. smoke. We got you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I got the last one right.
I mean, if you want to go for it.
Oh, I want this one because this one I'm actually very curious. This is like one thing. So Meredith has multiple times like told me she's like, oh yeah, I'll meet you out. No. This is not private.
Okay, I was like, where are you going?
No, but she's told me multiple times. She's like, oh yeah, I'll meet you out for this, or oh yeah, we're gonna come for that when the Dave Chappelle thing and all that. And you have used your children. I'm not going to say as an excuse because they were probably sick or
No, you did.
whatever.
You can say excuse. Go ahead and ask your question.
You use it as an excuse. Have you ever used your children as an excuse not to go somewhere? And if you have, I want to know when
you didn't really want to go?
Yeah.
So you used your kids as an out.
100%. Absolutely. I will say, just to defend myself, I would, of course, want to go to Dave Chappelle or like you've invited me to like your bowling league thing. Those are things like
that time I was hurt.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh yeah, the babies are sick," and I'm like,
"Those are things I actually want to do, and I wouldn't just use my kids as an excuse." It's usually stuff like, "Oh, this wedding, is like 3 hours away."
But Chappelle
like
and his bowling, I mean, you could have lied for the bowling thing.
Yeah.
Like,
that legit happened. The girls were sick. I wanted to go. I was planning on it, but yeah, definitely 100%. Just it could be like a girls' night.
When was
or
the last
something
time?
like that. Maybe like 3 months ago. I was supposed to go do something, and I could have gone. It was probably like meeting the girls out for a dinner or something like that, and I was just too tired. I don't feel like going. So I said,
so you were like,
"Oh,
Aubrey's sick again."
Yeah, here we go.
Well, you know how these babies get. All right, 888-429-0941. Any question you've wanted to ask the Mayor Horn, you got it. She still has her pass, so she might be able to use that. On the other side of Victoria Monet, good morning.
And they say she get it from.
Meredith has answered 3 questions so far. She has answered what hurtful text that she's gotten, which she just showed me.
Yeah, I showed you and Rich.
Wow.
She went in.
She had a lot to say.
Yeah, you're a typical blonde who seeks attention. I feel bad for your husband and your kids, like just lightly.
That was kind of, wow. All right, so yeah, that was one of the questions. Has she ever used her kids to get out of a place she had to be, which she says yes.
Absolutely.
And the other one was, what is she self-conscious about? Because she's mentioned wanting to do the BBL thing, which we have all asked her not to do. She said her nose.
Yeah.
Like she wants to do something with her nose, which we still haven't seen any issue with that. So we think she's tripping. All right. So now you get to ask her 3 questions. We actually have somebody on the line who said they wanted to ask you a question. So we're going to let Jada come in with a question first. Jada, you are on with Meredith.
Hello.
Good morning, Freak Show. How you doing, Meredith?
Good morning.
So my question is dealing more with sexuality. Me and my husband, we want to have a threesome. I'm not like gay, but I'm kind of curious, and I want to do the threesome with the female just for the excitement of it. My thing is I'm picky, and I kind of want the chick to basically be like a carbon copy of myself, body-wise and everything. So, like, what would you suggest in terms of, like, finding a partner or even kind of, like, trying to meet a woman to bring her into the room without being creepy?
Wow. You guys are taking it
This will
back.
plead the fifth first.
Yo.
You just made everybody horny in the Bay Area, by the way.
I thought she was about to say something else. Like,
I thought she was about to would you want to be a part of it?
join in? I was like, oh, Lord, what the hell's about to happen? Whoa. All right. Now, is your husband with you as you ask this question?
No, he is not, and I'm open to the threesome. The thing is, he's been asking, but he's a man, so it's kind of weird coming from him. But I'm too shy to open my mouth, and I'll see a chick, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to go ask her. I don't want to be creepy. I don't want to come across disrespectful.
So
Like,
how would you
like
guide her, Meredith, or coach her on procuring another person?
Well, I don't know if I'm the best person to answer this because I've been asked before. Usually it's in more of a bar kind of setting. I've been asked, and it's never too forward. It's like if we're hanging out, everybody has a drink or two, so the walls are kind of put down, and then the conversation just kind of goes in that direction, if that kind of makes sense. Do you guys ever go to bars or anything like that?
Barely. We actually visited the what is it called? Eyes Wide Shut place.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah,
y'all,
that's a perfect
well,
place
y'all
to
jumped the
actually do
shark
that.
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, you would.
Yeah, but I didn't see nothing in there, and
Strip clubs are a good
I'm
place to
picky.
do that.
Yeah, I'm picky. I know what I want. Like if I see somebody that looks like me, I'm a kind of like a man. I'm not trying to sound like I'm just gawking at women like a piece of meat or nothing. But if I see something, I'll look. I'm like, okay, and I'll go about my business. But I just never approached them.
Well, I mean, I think you're shooting at it from the right spot because you have to be the person to kind of do the picking since you are the driver of the bus, and you want somebody like you. So I mean, I think you are right on target with that. And Eyes Wide Shut is a good place to go out to be around the folks, but I mean, I doubt you're gonna find what you're looking for there. You got to find some people in some places that you are interested in.
You're lucky that you're in Tampa because there's a huge underground
Yeah.
like
Throw a pineapple on
pineapple
your
upside
shirt or
down.
put a pineapple on your car, and
Yeah.
you'll get all kind of interest.
Isn't that the
There you go.
Caliente
Put
place?
put the caliente,
Yes.
all of that. Yeah, but put that pineapple on the corner of your window,
Right.
and you'll hear a lot of zuzu, hey baby. You'll hear a lot of that. All right.
You might hear Diddy say daddy.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate it, Jada. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you want the next one?
I mean, wow. Yeah. Let's see.
About 3
I got one if you.
Go ahead, because
Okay.
I'm scrolling through here. This is
All right,
people
this
are
one-
screaming. This ain't Therapy Thursday. What the hell?
This is from Marcelino out of the 863. They ask, what's the craziest rumor you heard about O and me? Like separate rumors.
Separate
What's the
rumors?
craziest rumor you heard about him? What's the craziest rumor you heard
How
about
we
me?
get involved in this? Let's
I
tap
like
out.
About let's see here. I mean, okay, I heard a rumor about him hooking up with somebody at the station before.
You heard a rumor about me hooking up with somebody?
Actually, both of you guys.
Hey, yo.
The same person?
About the same chick that you guys allegedly, and I don't know if it was true or not, but yeah, that you guys have been hooking up.
I
with
can
the
tell
same
you
chick.
right now, it's wrong because we are not Eskimo brothers.
We are not.
Yeah,
we are
we're
not.
not.
No, I don't think we're Eskimo brothers
So
at all.
have you ever, what if you found out that you were, would you be surprised?
No.
I would not be surprised.
No.
No, I worked with Davi for years. So, listen, Davi and I have also found our travels around the way. Maybe we are. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
So, I
It
mean,
just happens.
I've seen it happen in this building more times than not.
Right.
So I'm not shocked by it, but I don't think me and Rich have crossed any paths.
Yeah, especially somebody that's worked here.
That you know of, yeah.
Yeah,
because
I don't think so.
So that would be the rumor.
I've dabbled with people that work here. I know O is higher than that, but I've definitely
Wait a
dabbled.
minute.
Better than that, you mean?
Yeah.
Better than that. Higher. I say higher because he's, he
Orlando's not better than
he
that.
holds
I'm not better
he
than
holds himself to a certain
I
standard.
mean, I haven't always been better than that. I have not always been better than. All right. So you answered 2 or 3, or how many was
Two.
that?
You still
2?
got one.
Let's see. Boomerang. Blah blah blah. I'm looking up and down these texts to see. People are all going in on Jada.
Yeah.
Like, what does this have to do with anything? One person said, "This is her plead the fifth. Why are you doing all the talking?" I was talking to try and get Jada off the phone because it wasn't a plead the fifth type question.
But also,
that's
was
what it
very
was.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, hey, here's some help, so you might want to call back later, and then we had to get her off the phone.
Yeah.
See, I tech judgy people do on text.
All day
Let's
today.
see. Chef Shay wrote this. Do you wash your feet in the shower or just let the soap from the rest of your body run down and clean your feet? We want to know.
That's a good question. So I wash my feet. I do not wash my feet every single time I'm in the shower. I will admit that, but it's about 2 to 3 times a week. I know. It's gross. I guess it's disgusting. Whatever. It just is what it is. But I absolutely
That's
do it.
kinda
At least.
nasty,
I know.
Meredith.
At least 2 to 3 times a week. I do. I go in between the toes and all that. But
2
it's
to
not
3
every
times a
time.
week?
It's not every
That makes
single
it
time.
sound horrible.
I
Yeah.
know. My bad.
Listen, she better than me. Because I probably do it, like wash my feet like twice a week, if that.
I
Yeah,
just
I'm
said
sorry.
twice a week. Wait, to be honest, how many times? You probably like once a month.
No. Like one. I'll tell you for sure. Like once a week. Once a week, I wash my feet. Like
Wow.
once.
Orlando,
Once a week.
you wash
Is
your
this
toes
the
every
boomerang
time?
question?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
boomeranging
How
this?
often, how often do you guys wash your toes, your feet?
I
Like,
wash my feet in the
crevice.
shower, like between the toes and all
Yeah.
that stuff. I mean, damn near every time.
Mm.
After especially after we talked about it on the show.
Yeah.
Because like and everybody was talking about the fact that the slope that runs down to your feet doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, I've gotten it in now.
Yeah, it's probably.
But I got a nice brush that I get out of there, too.
Yeah, it's probably like once a week, if that.
Do you use a brush?
Yeah, I have a brush that I use and
I
put
don't
it
have
on
a
my
brush.
legs.
Yeah, the brush got with around the ankle and all that stuff, top of your foot,
Oh, yeah,
bottom
I
of
don't do
your foot.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I live that single guy life. Like, I'm the type of guy, like, when I go into the shower, I wash like my extremities the most, like the parts that
Your bangs?
the important parts, your armpits,
Every part's
the
important.
triangle, the armpits and the genitals. That's it. Like, those are the most important.
That's a horse bath. That's a horse bath. You watching all of this place that go come in contact with somebody.
Yeah, I watch that.
But you can have
but when it comes to my
bacteria
feet,
everywhere else.
when it comes to my feet and like.
What if somebody wants to suck on your toes? They're dirty.
Right. So now you got a girl who's like you put in a romantic situation and she grabs your foot like, I just want to suck your toes.
I'm
And
gonna
you
be
look at her like,
let me go to the bathroom real quick. Let me go take
No,
a shower. I'm gonna be like, let me go
man,
take a
that's so
shower.
nasty.
I'm not saying that it smells or anything. It's just like, I'm being honest.
Do
I
you
wash it like
wash
once
Your
a week.
belly button.
Yes.
Inside of your belly button.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
wow.
It's the triangle, the holy trinity. Armpits, like torso,
Okay,
jennies.
there were
Jennies.
jitties. All right.
Jitties.
Wow. All right, you've completed Plead the Fifth action up in here. Gee,
Orlando and the Freak Show.
that was a lot.
March 11th.